everybody, it's Christine. Welcome back for another day of creating with my gel press. And today I'm going to be doing acrylic paint again, but I'm going to focus on one color and show you some different ways to add texture using household items around that you can find easily around your house and or your own hand, and just ways to add some really cool texture. And so I wanted to focus on one color so that you could really see those techniques come out. So the first thing I'm doing is just taking my finger and scribbling in it. Now think about the possibilities here. You could do fingerprints, you could do a full handprint, you could do footprints. All those things would work. The second thing I'm doing is just taking a paper towel and splotching all around it. Now watch at the results, or check out the results for this. I'm going to just press down nice and hard on that and then flip it over, and look at that. You've got a really fun scribbly background, and you've also got that paint splotch look that kind of looks like a packaging technique. So really fun, simple approaches. Now let's try some other stuff with it. The other day I did a technique with the combs, and I am going to do the same thing, but I wanted to do it again because I wanted you to see with just one color how it came out. The other day I was trying to show you how it looked with multiple colors, and it can get a little bit lost, and so I wanted to take a chance to show you again. So this is just a plain and simple cone. Obviously, I'm not going to use it again on my kid's hair. It came from the Dollar Tree or something like that in a package. So nothing fancy by any means. And I just ran over it and created a grid look. The second thing I'm going to do is take a paintbrush, and this is just a watercolor brush, and just go all around it. Now you could come up with a million different possibilities if you use different size brushes on this. Also, you could use wet brushes versus dry brushes. So lots of different opportunities there. There you have what that one looks like. A little more detail with the paintbrush than you saw with like my finger, doing kind of a similar thing, but pressing a little harder and getting a little more white. Therefore, think about, you could even write names that way. Lots of different things you could do. Now, a couple more ideas, and I'm going to be honest, this first one I don't love as much, but I'm playing. I'm showing you ideas. I'm experimenting right along with the video as we go, seeing what the possibilities are. So I'm trying out a doily. Now, I think this probably would work better with something that's not paper. I didn't feel like it worked great. I think it would work better with freezer paper or a stencil type of thing. It does produce a pretty subtle background, and you can see there I did it, and then I'm going to rub over it with the brayer just to try and get a little more out of it. But you're going to see it creates a very subtle background when I show you that in just a moment. Now, the final thing I'm going to do is bubble wrap. I had a whole big package from a delivery recently, and so I decided to play with bubble wrap with every medium I could find. So let's see how these ones turn out. Just pressing my mixed media paper down nice and tight, and then you pull it up. And you can see the bubble wrap really creates a cool, fun background. And like I said, the doily's a little more subtle, but still interesting. So later this week, I'm going to be playing with different mediums besides paint. So be sure to check back in, and I will see you again soon.